Welcome to the Lemon Positivity Podcast. I'm Billy Highland, and I am excited about today's episode, and I am super appreciative and thankful because today's episode is all about gratitude, the habit of expressing gratitude, the power of gratitude, and how it will help transform your life. It will help you live a better everyday life. And I want to start this episode. So, Lemon Positivity, I'm planning on sharing a powerful quote testimonial from someone regarding the topic that I choose to speak about with you on this podcast. And there's so many when it comes to gratitude. So how do you pick the right one? And this one that I want to share with you in this episode speaks volumes to me, and it's super short, so you can write it down in your journal and you can remember it. But it's from Doris Day, and it is, gratitude is riches. Let me start that again. Gratitude is riches. Complaint is poverty. From Doris Day. Gratitude is riches. Complaint is poverty. So let's break that down a little bit. Gratitude is riches. Imagine a time when you were grateful, when you expressed gratitude or thanks to someone, or felt the feeling of gratitude for something that's happened in your life. It makes you feel rich. It puts you in a good mood. I can bet there's never been a time where you were angry or upset while being in a state of gratitude or giving thanks or appreciation. There's just no way. You can't. You can't be angry, upset, and express gratitude. So gratitude is riches. It's abundance. It will attract all the good things in your life, having that attitude of gratitude. The second part of her quote, complaint is poverty. Now, I can relate to this. I'm sure you can. We've all complained. Daily, constantly. I've complained. I've complained if the weather's bad. I've complained if something didn't go my way. I've complained about an outcome of when I'm watching a baseball game. I'm complaining. Complaint is poverty. It robs you of that positive and that positivity and that energy you should be feeling. So if you juxtapose gratitude and complaining, being thankful versus it's not enough, complaining, gratitude. Always choose gratitude. Gratitude is riches. Thank you, Doris Day, for that positivity quote for the day. And let's get into the power of gratitude a little bit more. This is going to be a great episode. I hope you have a notebook or journal so you can write some of this down and remember. In previous episodes, I talked about the morning routine, habit, or ritual that can happen anytime is journaling. And what I like to do is write down in a journal 3 things that I'm grateful for each morning. And I think that is a great tool, and it just puts you on the right path and gets you in that positivity mindset. When you think about, it could be anything. It could be gratitude for having a home. It could be gratitude for health, your family, work. It could be gratitude that it is a sunny, beautiful, gorgeous day like it is for me right now, or that you went for a walk, or that you had a cup of coffee and a conversation with a close friend. Gratitude. There's so much to be thankful for, and a lot of times we don't just sit down and reflect and on the things that fill us with gratitude, and they can be super simple. I know when I go for a walk, I'll see some beautiful flowers or the trees, or I hear the birds singing, and I'm thankful for that. There's so many things to express gratitude, and what it does to our psychology and giving us energy and putting us in that positive mindset of being grateful. We've all said thank you to people for things. Truly being grateful if someone's done something for us and we express that gratefulness, you know that feeling. Or if you give someone a gift, that energy you feel from gratitude. So I want to just lightly touch on, and you can do some research for yourself, because I know that this is true, but there is a connection between gratitude and mental health. I don't have the studies here. You can research that on your own, but it makes perfect sense that having a mindset of gratitude, an attitude of gratitude, and what that will do for your mental well-being, there's a strong correlation with that and your just overall well-being of expressing gratitude. And I want to highlight some of the various benefits of cultivating gratitude and a practice of gratitude, not only for improved mental health that we just talked about, resilience, but also just overall happiness and just living in that mindset. I'm going to challenge you today, for the next hour or throughout the day, to be in a state of gratitude, express gratitude and appreciation, and just watch the difference and see the difference that it makes on how you feel. Now, gratitude can strengthen relationships and foster that sense of community. It just attracts people to you when you are able to be thankful. It's something that I teach my kids, something that I learned when I was a child that my grandmother taught me. Anytime someone did something for you, or if they cooked you a meal, you always said thank you. Thank you for the food that you've given me. Thank you for this great dinner. Always expressing gratitude. I think one of the places that I see the impact of sharing some gratitude with others is when you go out to eat and your server. Now, we've all been to places where we've gotten excellent service, and maybe we've been to places where the service wasn't that great. But put yourself in the shoes of that server and what they may be going through in that day, whether it's at work, whether it's in their personal life, and they're there to serve you. And imagine if you thank them, and I know you do, how that makes someone feel. You know how it makes you feel when someone expresses gratitude for something you've done. So imagine the 10 times that magnitude that you can have through those simple words and those feelings. One thing a mentor taught me, or challenged me to do, I love doing this in the grocery store, so try it. When you go in the checkout line at the grocery store and you got all your food and groceries on the conveyor belt, and you move your way up and you see the person across the register there checking all your items, bagging it, always look at their name tag. Look them in the eye, make eye contact, say their name, and say thank you. And watch them smile. Watch them smile. Watch the impact that you will have in that moment of expressing gratitude for something we take for granted, for what other people do for us. Imagine, again, what someone else may be going through that day, and how you expressing some gratitude or appreciation could change their lives from this simple habit, this exchange of positive energy and gratitude. So I do it all the time when I go in a grocery store. I love to look at name tags and repeat someone's name and look them in the eye and thank them for what they do. I challenge you to do the same. So it really strengthens relationships and really fosters that sense of community. Gratitude's known to have an effect on your physical health, even your sleep quality. Because imagine, again, it puts you in that positive mindset. You can't be upset or angry if you're expressing gratitude, if you're feeling thankful and appreciative for what you have. And you're just going to see a better overall well-being and life satisfaction. And we need to do that more often, and it's so easy to do. It's so easy to do. So here I am coming to you with this episode. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous morning. People are out. People are walking. I see the birds are singing. There's flowers blooming. I mean, I'm alive. I am healthy in this moment. I am so thankful. I am so appreciative that I am here, that I'm able to share this with you, in hopes that it will make a difference in your life, that will have some impact, that you will take something away from this episode. So I am super thankful. And that just reminds me, if you're ever feeling down or you need a little energy, you're just not feeling right, get outside. Go for a walk. I guarantee you'll feel grateful, you'll get energized, you'll feel better, because nature is free. Nature has been given to us for free. And it is my happy place to feel that sense of gratitude and appreciation. So it just will do wonders on your well-being and life satisfaction. So let's talk about some strategies or tools that you can use to continually be in that state of gratitude. And so one, and I've mentioned this in my morning routines episode, is journaling, you may have heard Oprah Winfrey does this, gratitude journaling, and that is just a reflection exercise and writing down. I tend to do 3 things, maybe 5. It just depends. Maybe there's more. Maybe it's you've got a top 10 thankful list of the things you're grateful for. And if you reflect on it, you will fill that page, I guarantee it. So a gratitude journal reflection exercise is just a great way to get in that state of gratitude. Next is expressing gratitude through acts of kindness. So doing something nice for someone. Super simple. I mentioned about the grocery store. There are so many ways you can do an act of kindness and just watch the impact it has on someone else and the smile that it brings to their face. So an act of kindness, whether it's opening a door for someone, whether it's going to the grocery store for your parent, whether it is helping a coworker with a project, whether it's watering someone's garden while they're away on vacation. And I challenge you to do a random act of kindness where that person doesn't know that you're the one who did it. But you know and you will feel that sense of gratitude and appreciation from doing an act of kindness. Next. Now this is one that is super powerful, but it is finding gratitude in challenging or difficult situations. When something isn't right, when it's cold and rainy outside, when it's dark, if you lost a job, if a loved one is sick, or something just didn't go right as you wanted it to, or it's difficult or challenging, how can you find gratitude in it? So recently, I was let go from a job that I loved a lot, worked with some fabulous people. Now I'm in an industry of advertising and marketing where sometimes when the economy goes sour, budgets tighten and people can lose jobs and we lose clients and those things happen. And I've been in advertising and marketing for over 20 years and those happen more than once. And it's unfortunate, but it happens. And what I've learned is something always better is waiting on the other side. It sucks in the moment. It's horrible. So anyone that's gone through job loss knows it's horrible. It sucks. But we're alive. And it's in the past. And how can we find gratitude in those challenging situations? Is putting yourself, for me it was, I know something better will come along. I know that certain things are just meant to be. Not everything lasts forever or goes according to our plan. Life isn't always fair. But I'm thankful. I'm thankful because it's part of my journey and it's leading me to what's next. And so I challenge you to find gratitude in challenging situations. I know it's not easy, especially when we're talking about health or if someone's sick that we love. How do you find gratitude in that? Maybe it's for that moment that you have with them. Maybe it's for that conversation. Maybe it's remembering and having those memories. It's not always easy. Don't get me wrong. It's not always easy to find gratitude in challenging situations. But if you look hard enough, you will find it. You will understand and you will grow. And it will transform the way you feel by just being appreciative. Side note, that reminds me of something one of my mentors taught me. Trade appreciation for expectation. I am so guilty of this where I expect things from other people, or I expect someone to behave this way, or I expect this to happen, or I expect that. My mentor taught me, trade appreciation for expectation. And change how you feel. Change your mindset. Appreciate versus expect. Think about that. Reflect on it. Write that down. Trade expectation for appreciation. Appreciate. I expected my kids to clean their rooms. Appreciation. Let's trade that expectation of I expected my kids to clean their rooms to appreciate. I appreciate that my kids are being kids and are outside enjoying the weather with their friends and having a good time. They can clean their rooms at another time. I appreciate that they are enjoying life and being a kid. Next, incorporate some of these gratitude rituals in your morning routine and even at night in your evening routines before you go to bed. What are you thankful for? Reflect back on the day. What happened? Whether it was good, bad, ugly, challenging, find gratitude in it, express it. Put your mind in a very calming state and put your mind in a state of gratitude before you go to bed. So, as I start to wrap up this episode on gratitude, I challenge you for the next 30 days to become super aware of gratitude and how it will make you feel and the state that it will put you in and your energy and how it will make positive changes in your life. See how it will impact your relationships by expressing gratitude and appreciation, your work life, your personal growth. I know there is no denying, again, having an attitude of gratitude will transform your life. So I want to thank you. I want to appreciate you for taking the time out of your day to listen to me here on Lemon Positivity. And remember Doris Day's quote, "Gratitude is riches, complaint is poverty." Trade complaint for gratitude. Trade expectations for appreciation. I'm Billy Highland. You're listening to Lemon Positivity. We'll see you soon. Don't forget to check out my daily Squeeze the Day messages on my Instagram at HiBilly. That's HYBILLY. Or you can catch some of these episodes if you like the video format. Find me at Billy Highland on YouTube. And I hope you have the best day ever. Joy, peace, love, and lemon water. This has been the Lemon Positivity Podcast.